feeling after that one?
Well, the feeling is really that we have work ahead of us, and we continue to work on some things and get better in some areas. But the biggest thing is really I'm super proud of this particular group. This is our third year in a row of posting a winning season. I don't think it's ever been done in franchise expansion history with teams. So for us to do that 3 years in a row in this type of league, it was a little choppy for us during the course of the season, but to get 15 wins, super proud of them. To finish in the top three, I'm guessing at this point with points on our side, is just a fantastic credit to this group. The new guys that came in and bought into the culture of what we were doing, and can't be prouder of the group.
As you said, you're heading to the postseason for a third season in a row. What's your emotion knowing you're heading there again?
Well, for me, it's really about the players and the franchise and just where we're at and how this thing has been built down there, and to make sure that the people in Tasmania are proud of this team and we're defending the island. And for me, it's really about the players and their growth and what we're trying to do. And I got great assistant coaches. We've got great physio staff over there, and just really players that come to work. We practice quite hard during the week. We don't take days off. I push these guys to the limit during the week. I might look cool and calm during games for the most part, but the practices and what we expect from them during the week is no nonsense. And they've started to click a little bit here and there, and we still have one big game ahead of us.
7 guys in double figures tonight. Does that show how evenly balanced your team is?
Well, listen, Mike's been dealt a tough cards over there. You know, it's been a very, very difficult season for him, and a lot of injuries and a lot of different lineups. And you know, I feel for him in that situation, and I've been on the other side of that, and it's not fun. But the fact that our guys are just worried about what's in front of us and what we're trying to do, and not so much worried about the other teams in our process and sharing the ball. I think we're 1 or 2 in the league in scoring and number 1 in the league in 3-point percentage. So I think we've improved in that area from last year, and I think we're still ranked relatively high defensively. So there's areas that we can get better at, but again, I'm just proud of the group to get 15 wins in a season like this with the competition the way it is. A great statement by the organization and the players.
Marcus, you're going to the postseason this season. You missed out last year with Melbourne United, but what's your feeling, and how far do you think this team can really go?
We're thinking day to day as a team. We have one thing on our mind, and it's a big goal, and that's what we've been thinking about the whole time, and we ain't got nothing else to do but keep winning.
Marcus, do you feel like the way the team's playing now, I think it's 4 out of your last 5 that you've won, and you have a night like this where everyone's involved and having a contribution, do you feel like you guys are kind of peaking at the right time of the year with all the stuff you've been through earlier in the season?
I think it's like Coach said, it goes into how we go in our practices, how we go in our day-to-day. We work hard every day. We take no days off, and that takes a big credit to Coach and big credit to our guys coming in with a great mindset.
How do you come into a game like this knowing that you're probably going to win against an undermanned side and not get any kind of complacency as a group?
No, we done it all. We walk into this building knowing that any player can get off at any moment, and we go into it like it's going to be a war.
Scott, you obviously mixed and matched your lineups a fair bit tonight. Having only 5 turnovers for the night, that must be really pleasing. The fact that they could all slot into those positions and still be effective.
Yeah, like I said, we do the work every single day. I see these guys function every single day, and to put like Lucky Barker out there, who I trust completely. He's just ready to go and knows his role and knows what's expected from us and how the ball is supposed to move and our defensive foundation assignments, and just everyone across the board. Tom Ivanovic, getting some more minutes, which we need to get him under his belt. But just everyone contributed. Jared Bairstow, who doesn't play, gets in and just is in the right places at the right time, and he's a culture driver for us and a huge factor of how this franchise has been built around guys like him that people, I think, underappreciate. But in Tasmania, he is a powerful influence on our group.
Scott, any early word on Milton's injury towards him?
He's fine. He just bumped knees, collided knees, so he could have continued to play. But luckily, I didn't have to use obviously a lot of those guys. But he came back out and was just knee to knee kind of bump. So I think he'll be fine in a day or two, which we have a few days off before we get ready again.
Was the plan to use all 2 of you guys going into tonight, or was it more of a situational?
Well, I have confidence in all 12, but no. I have a rotation that I kind of stay with, and as the game unfolded, obviously, Guys deserve minutes. You know, they're practicing very, very hard, and to get them some extra minutes here and there is fantastic, because you're going to need them. You're going to need them in the postseason. You're going to need guys ready to go, and it's a confidence builder for those guys that usually don't get the same amount of minutes during the course of a game.
Top two is still a slight chance. Like, are you going to watch tonight's game?
This is going to disappoint a lot of people. I never watch a game live ever since I've been here. I watch it on video the next day. I got a lot better things to do. I love Netflix. I love watching stuff over there. I watch basketball all morning on my videos when the coach is downloaded on my computer. No offense, I'm watching a movie or something else or doing something with my wife, but I'm not watching an NBL game.
No score updates?
I have no idea. I just show up. They just point me in a direct. I'm old. They just point me in some way and say, "You got to get on the bus. You got to get to the airport." I'm like, "Okay, what are we doing?"
Scott, you haven't minced words with your side this year. At times, you've called them horrendous. You've said that you've been the master of inconsistency. Do you feel that's changed now? You've won, I think, 5 or 6, and you seem to be putting a consistent effort out on the floor now going into the postseason.
Well, I don't know if I've ever called them horrendous, but I might have. Inconsistent without question. Again, I don't get on the players in these situations here in behind closed doors or in practices where I demand from them. But I think, again, the season's been very choppy for us, and we've had some moments where we thought we could build some momentum, and it got away from us, and we've had a couple really tough losses that I thought we could have got across the line, but our guys just kept showing up, kept doing the work, never got distracted. They were all in, and we've built a little bit of momentum. We've won 3 in a row and 4 of our last 5, and that's a good sign moving into the direction that we need to go. All right.
Thanks.
See you all.